Hey guys, good morning. Coach Jen T here. It's been a while since I've made a video, just plain old video, nothing to do with food, nothing to do with tips on fitness or anything like that. Today I'm just here to talk to you a little bit, you guys, about the weight on the scale. I know that we've talked about it before in the past. And I want to say that, like, as a coach of overall health and wellness and nutrition, I want to reiterate the fact that, you guys, the scale, like the weight on the scale, is just a tiny, tiny, tiny measurement of overall progress. So that being said, if you're stepping on the scale, you guys, and you're noticing, maybe, especially in women, weight unfortunately doesn't come off as quickly as you want. So it's normal when you start a program. Things in the beginning are super awesome. Things are feeling good and motivated. Let me tell you guys what, motivation fades, and what's going to keep you going and moving forward are those tiny bit better actions and basically showing up every day for yourself. Because as the weeks go by, maybe a few weeks you've dropped maybe 7 pounds or 5 pounds, or maybe you haven't at all, and you're just like feeling good though, and then that time comes where you either hit a plateau or you have reached a place where you're kind of going up and down on your weight. Let me tell you that progress, as far as the weight on the scale goes, and life in general, is never ever linear. No matter where you are in your journey, it's always going to feel like a battle. You're always going to be striving for feeling like you could do a little bit better. Hi, good morning. We are making a video. Can you say good morning? We have something very exciting. Today is spring concert day, hence why Laura is up super early. Can you say good morning? And we have a dog that's excited. Yay! So, really quickly, I'm gonna now finish my video, and we'll try to get this going again another time more in detail, because being a mom is my priority. But I just want to go over a couple things. If you notice that maybe the scale's not moving like you want it to, keep in mind, like, if you start a program, you guys, and you're increasing your fitness and you're working out more, remember that increased muscle is more dense than body fat. So you're going to physically look different than if you were not working out at all. So make sure that you're taking those progress photos. Make sure that you're taking pictures, you're taking your inches, you're checking in, you guys, and we're pointing out all of those ways that you're making progress. Also ask yourself, how are you feeling? How are your clothes fitting? How is your energy level? All of those things, you guys, are super measures of progress. The other thing, you guys, is in my program, we do track nutrition, we track macros, and that is simply to bring awareness. It's not an end-all be-all, and tracking works very well for many people. It always helps us focus on how to get more protein and how to have more fiber from vegetables. But you guys, let me tell you something. Nutrition can be simple, and even if you're not tracking, or if you are tracking, let's talk about the basics of nutrition. You want to make sure you're adding plenty of whole foods. There are 2 ways to go about gathering meals together without counting calories or tracking nutrition. And if you're doing it that way, when you finally are counting calories or tracking nutrition, you're going to see that everything balances out quite well when it comes to your protein and your carbs and your fats. Number 1 most important thing when you are trying to be healthier, you guys, listen to your body. Are you feeling hungry? If you're eating a meal, when are you feeling satisfied and not stuffed? That is when it's time to, like, push away the plate, box up the leftovers, and be ready for seconds the next day. That being said, let's talk about those 2 methods. One is the plate method, you guys. You're gonna have a dinner plate, right? You wanna make sure you're filling half vegetables. Vegetables don't have to be boring. You can cut up raw vegetables, of course, but you can also roast yummy vegetables. You can grill delicious vegetables. My personal favorite is air frying them. Cook them in bulk. Why prep more than once if you don't need to? Just get all of those vegetables together. So a half a plate of vegetables, no matter where you are, what you're doing, try to focus on those vegetables. The next would be to make sure you're getting about a quarter of your plate of protein and then a quarter of your plate of healthy starch, like something like sweet potato or fruit. And then just a smidge of healthy fat, which would be something like avocado or an extra virgin oil salad dressing or something like that. Super basic plate method. If you're assembling your meals like that, you're gonna notice, you guys, that you're balancing out those meals and macros pretty on point. And then the other method is the hand eyeball method. So again, I've gone over this a lot of times, but you're gonna do a fist of vegetables in your meal. You're gonna do a palm size of protein, a cupped hand of healthy carbohydrates, like again, smart carbs like fruits, or sweet potato. And if you're in my program, you guys always go back to your welcome packet. That gives you a whole list of foods based on your preferences to get your carbs, fats, proteins, and healthy fats. Carbs, fats, proteins, and fibers, sorry. And then you wanna make sure you have about a thumb size of healthy fat. That being said, you guys, metabolism in general is a super dynamic, crazy thing, especially in women. As women, you guys, our hormones are all over the place. And if you are a male in my group, I have a lot of male clients too. You guys are awesome, but naturally men have higher metabolism and their hormones just aren't fluctuating as much. And they have higher muscle mass, so it's easier to, stay on track and shed weight even while eating more. Men can eat more than women can because their bodies are typically bigger, more mass. So as women, our hormones are all over the place, you guys. And what helps your body boost your metabolism, you guys, is eating those whole foods, eating those real foods. So if you feel like you're not making as much progress, but you're on point with your macros and you're eating really well, take a look at a few things. How many whole foods are you adding to your diet versus processed foods? If you even stop tracking and you're adding tons of whole foods to your diet, lots of vegetables, lots of lean protein and healthy fats and fruits, you're naturally gonna feel more full. Your body has to work hard to digest real foods versus the packaged processed foods. So you're going to have an immediate boost in metabolism, burning more calories. And if you are looking to shed body fat, you need to be in that calorie deficit. So a way to increase your metabolism or your calories burned is to eat more whole foods, believe it or not, but also increase your strength training. If you're walking a lot, light walking, that's totally awesome and great. Trying to add strength training so that you're building more muscle will give you that more higher metabolism. And adding those whole foods. Other things that affect metabolism, believe it or not, sleep. How is your sleep? Are you sleeping 8 hours, 7 hours? If you're getting less than 6, maybe perhaps focusing on quality sleep is a good thing. And then also, how is your stress level? Stress, especially if it's always around food and you're constantly mentally battling with like food choices or emotional eating or anything like that, your brain is an amazing, crazy thing that like affects your hormones and your metabolism, physiological reactions to what you're thinking, which is insane. So establishing that calm state of mind, a healthy relationship with food, and feeling like you're in control. That being said, you guys, I hope you guys took away something from this. Remember to focus on more than just that scale. And if you have any questions, reach out to me. If you're in my program, remember to keep that communication coming. Have a good day. One more thing before we conclude this video. Laura wanted to show you her picture. Can you put it up close to the camera? What is that?
An apple.
It's an apple. Tell us about an apple.
It has black seeds you can't eat.
It has black seeds you can't eat.
And it's very healthy. It's a fruit that's really healthy for you.
Yes, apples are very healthy for you, and they are fruit. Yes, they are. We love fruit, don't we? Speaking of fruit, I just bought cherries and blueberries.
Cherries.
And yogurt. So we're gonna have a snack. Can you say thank you everyone for watching?
Thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you at CrossFit Kitty someday.
Yeah, buddy. Hey dudes, one more quick thing as I was putting together this video. I want you guys to also remember when it comes to weight on the scale that fluctuations are crazy. You can fluctuate in weight up to 5 pounds a day. That being said, 2 great strategies when it comes to tracking your weight, you guys. One would be to track your weight daily and take the average. I've had clients that are like, I don't know how I gained 2 pounds overnight or how I lost 3 pounds overnight. It's not right, it's not true. You did not lose 3 pounds of body fat overnight or gain it. Weight fluctuations are normal, especially maybe after a high carb night dinner or maybe a higher sodium day, something like that, or high stress, or maybe a day of more activity. Weight fluctuations are normal. So if you're gonna weigh yourself daily and take the average, or weigh yourself, never put the scale away, focus on other measures of progress. That's always an option too. I just wanted to throw that out there as I was a little distracted earlier. So keep that in mind. Have a good day.